Friends, welcome back to Aryan's World of Study and Gaming. So, friends, today we are going to develop a game in Scratch named Circle Wars. In this game, there will be a blue circle, which is the player, and we need to move it on the screen using the mouse pointer. So, in this game, the blue circle must collect 20 points to win and needed 20 points to lose. So, the blue circle needs to collect the pale green circles. To start the game, we need to press. So, you can see we earn points by collecting these pale green circles, which are the clones. So, to lose or to stop, we need to collect the red circles to stop the blue player. We will add this so that the game won't be too easy. You see, the red circle will take away 3 points, whereas the green circle will give you 1 point. Okay, so friends, are you all excited to create this game? Yes, so let's start. So let's name this Circle Wars. So friends, I have explained you the aim of the game. Now I have already explained the three characters: the blue circle, the friend circle, and the enemy circle. So I will rename Sprite 1 as player. I'm using Sprite 1 since it is a free sprite. So now we need to create a circle. I will delete the sprite, go to circle mode, and make sure you don't have outlines, or you can have outlines as you wish. So the color of my circle will be light blue. Your circle can be different. I will like to create a 45 by 45 circle. This circle is too big, so I will like to decrease it. I will just quickly decrease it. Okay, little bit just for perfection. Boom. So friends, I want to pixelize this game, okay, so that it will be smooth. So I will go to bitmap and its pixels has been broken. Now let's start the code. First, green flag clicked, okay. Then we need to create two variables, okay. The first one will be score show, and the next one will be timer, or you can keep any name. I'll keep these aside here. So at the starting, I want to set the score to 0, and inside a forever loop, I want it to go to mouse pointer. First step completed. We have successfully created a player. Now we can start. So now let's start making the friend circles. Duplicate the player circle and rename it into friends. This will save a lot of time. remove some quotes and only keep the green flag and forever loop. Delete this circle and create a new circle which should be green in color. As I told you, the original sprite will run on the screen and it will create clones as it will roam on the screen, and we need to collect the clones, not the actual sprite. But I'm pressing shift so that it's equal. Okay, then pixelize it. Now let's start. First, since this friends will be an AI and we won't need to control it, I will add a code that will be easy and the player and the friend sprite could roam. First, I want it to roam, no, not roam, point in the direction of its wish. Okay. I will like negative 180 to positive 180. Then insert a repeat 25, and inside this we wanted to move 5 steps and if on edge bounce. So friends, since it's a forever loop, this code will run constantly even if the repeat is finished. I will show you. You can see it's roaming as it wishes. Okay, so now we don't actually want to use the original sprite. The original sprite should roam on the screen and just create clones and not to collect the original sprite. So for this, inside the forever loop, insert create clone of myself so that it will create clones. So since it should be pale green in color, I will set the ghost effect to 50. I'm doing this because I want to differentiate between the original sprite and the clone sprite. The clone sprite is what we need to collect. Okay, not the original sprite, so that the player can identify. And then inside a repeat 300 it will be also independent and this will constantly create clones. We want it to point towards player. Actually this will need to point towards player so that it will always go to the player. Then after this, we want to delete the clone. Delete this clone. Now let's see. You can see the code is working. Now we need to destroy the clones. Destroying clones means we need to add a collision detection so that if the clone sprite touches the player, it should hide. So I go to the sensing and take this touching, and if touching player, then change score by 1, and then we need to play a sound named pop. Go to the sprites, no, go to the sound library and I will like pop. You can insert any sound. Then I want to play sound pop, then delete this clone. Okay, step 2 completed. We have created the friend sprite. I like this. So now step 5 is to create the enemy sprite. So the enemy sprite will have the same quotes as the friend's sprite, but there will be only one difference. Okay, no, actually two differences. That is, the name will be changed, but we will take away -3 points, and we don't want the pop sound. Okay, we only want a symbol sound. Symbol means like it has taken your points. There are a lot of symbol sounds, but I will recommend this symbol. And then symbol and done. Step 3 completed. Oh, I need to change something, that is the color, so that the player can differentiate it. Delete this costume. Then I will set the color to red, and I will actually make it funny. Okay, I will do some effects. Woo. I will go to selection mode. Okay. Then in this thing, with this we can modify it. Now it's a little bit funny. Then I will go to circle mode. I will create the eyes. So friends, this is just for decoration. It's not required, but I am adding this just for fun. And I will set the color of this to black. Keep it inside here. And my trick is, first click on this sprite and press shift, and you can actually select both of these. And boom, we are done. That was just for making it fun. You can do the same with this. Okay, now let's test. Okay, that's working indeed. So now I will like to create win or lose scripts, and then we will also add a timer. So we need to add some codes here, and I will work the code outside of this script. Get two things from the operators, greater than and less than. I will quickly do this, then I will explain you what we are doing. Done. Now we need to add a few more scripts. And then we will be totally done. And we need to also make the use of timer. So friends, select this round timer thing, because I will show you right now. The timer isn't decimals. Okay, so I don't want the decimals to appear. And boom, and at the starting, reset timer, and a few little more changes that we will use. Okay, So I would like to add a broadcast which will say you win and you lose. Okay. And I'm creating broadcasts. Oh no. So the first broadcast will be win. The second broadcast will be lose, and we will use this later on. We need to add some more changes. So now is the next is to create two more sprites for finisher touches. One is the instructions and the one is the sprite which will listen these broadcasts and later stop all. So now there are some exceptions to add the instructions. See friends, if you are creating this game in online, you can share it with your friends, okay? And in online version there is the project page or the front page where you can type the instructions in the instruction box. But if you are creating this in offline and decided to create this in offline only and share it with your friends, although you can export it to online, then we need to create the instructions. It's just for the people who want to share this game online, offline. So I don't want to create more broadcasts, so the instruction will only work before key space pressed. Okay, add this code to other sprites as well. So at the starting the instructions will appear, then it will and I will type something in it to start the game. Press space key. So we are done with this. After this I can tell you the hacks and tweaks and you are going to like it. Okay, at the starting nothing will work, space key pressed, boom. Now I will code the instructions first, then I will start on creating the costume. We wanted to go to the center at first, and then we wanted to go to front layer, or else these two sprites may show any two sprites, then show. Then we wanted to wait until key space pressed. Then it will hide, and that's how the game will begin. Now let's create the costumes. First we need to create a costume which will be the instructions. I need to think about this. Okay, so the color of the instructions box should be pale green. Then create a huge rectangle. Centerize it. Little bit increase. Then we need to type something. Before typing, I will duplicate this and I will insert it here. This is just for decoration. Then I will select this, copy, paste. I'm using Scratch's default feature of copy and paste, and then shift, copy and paste. Flip horizontal, huge in size. This is just for decoration. Okay, so Let's type, and the text should be black in color. Perfectly black. So first type, I will be silent for a moment, then I will tell you. Later I will decrease the size of the text. Okay, we have done half of it. This is the most simplest game I have ever created. Boom. So I will read the instructions quickly. So you are the blue circle, move using the mouse. Be quick. Try to touch the friendly green circles. Each one gives you 1 point. Avoid the enemy red circles. Each one you touch takes 3 points. Score more than, oops, I found a mistake. Score more than 20 to win. Score less than -20 and you lose. Press the space bar to start. And done. Boom. Now the next is to create. You all have expected the game over. The sprite, which helps the endings. Okay, I am struggling to name it, but I'll just name it endings. The purpose of this sprite will be when it will receive the broadcast, then we want it to show game over, or you win, or you lose. So that broadcast is broadcasted from the player. So one more thing I want to add is at the starting I want to set the score and the time to 0, At the starting, it won't set the time to 0. Duplicate, boom. And at the starting, we want to hide the variables, then later show the variables. Take two hide variables, which is score and timer. First place it top here, then take the show, then timer. Oh, no, 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 no. And then we can create the game. We are mostly done. Now endings is, at the first we want to hide it, and since some scripts are the same, I will just do some changes. I will like to I will remove these since we don't need these. Boom, delete this, and the first costume should say you win. Why it is not appearing? Why it's not appearing? Until it will appear, I will like to at the first switch to costume 1, then later switch costume to 2. Why I'm not able to type? Why I'm not able to type? I think I need to type at somewhere else. No, it's not allowing me to do. Oh, that's my mistake. Why it's not letting me to type, man? What I will do is copy this and paste here, then type inside it, Control Z. Why I'm not being able to type? A lot of time has been wasted. Okay, if it doesn't allow me to do anything, then I am also Aryan. Oh my god. Later I'll decrease the size. I need to do this because of this damn scratch. Can I type here? No. Control C and then Control V. I never thought I need to do something like this. So friends, I'm not going to record this part. When I will be done, I will show you all, since don't want to waste your time. So friends, after some time, it finally allowed me to type, and I have created these. They are very easy to create. Just type and then later increase the size. So when we win, it will switch costume to 1, and if we lose, then it will switch costume to 2. So let's start playing this, and then I will share the hacks and tweaks with all of you. So I have already read the instructions. If you all want, you can read the instructions. Now I want to test if the broadcast works. I need to avoid these. They are literally marching around me like a zombie army, man. It's so cool. There are so many actually. Since it's artificial intelligence, it's very intelligent and it can form patterns to surround me. Okay, we have win. Now I want to lose as well, just to test it. I will create as many. We have lose. Okay, it's working. Now I will share you hacks and tweaks, and some of which I have already done. Okay, there are quite a lot of hacks and tweaks, and the first one is to round the timer, which I have done already. Since I've already tell you there are decimals and we don't want the decimals, just round it so that it will round the decimals. Okay, and then the next is find a balance. Experiment with different speeds or change the how many points you win or lose for touching friends and enemies. You can change the value. It's not difficult to make the game very hard or very easy, but can you find a balance to make it just the right level? Next is, what's the story? Did you think of a story to explain what's going on in Circle Wars? Means that there should be a story, right? Maybe it's the attack of the dragons or kings, and the princess player has to eat cakes to survive. That's funny. And add some scenery and music to the game to fit with that story. Experiment with different stories and looks. The next is slow down blue. You can see that the blue is very fast, right? So to slow down it, instead of go to mouse pointer, I will just show you. Instead, point towards mouse pointer and then move 5 steps. Later I will remove this just for testing to see whether we should do or not. Okay, this is different and it may be difficult, but you all can create levels depending on this. The next is change the colors. See the blue circle, the green circle, and the enemy red circle. Just one color may not seem as attractive and colorful as it looks. So we want to change the colors. I will do this. So keep the ghost effect. Okay, we want to set the color effect to pick random -30 to 30, and then you will see how it looks. And I will also add this code. Boom, it should be here. Oh, I think there are a lot of these. I think it's little bit slow. Now let's see the color effects. Oh my gosh, the clones are so colorful. That's so nice. But there could be some problems. The problem is that if it always changes the color effect, sometimes the green circle could be the red circle and the red circle can change the color to the green circle, but that's why I have added this mouth like shape so that even if it changes the color to red circle, we can identify it. This looks so nice. Oh, yes. So now I will like to keep it. Now is change the size. So friends, to change this game, I want to change the score as well. So to increase the number, we need to do something. We need to change size by pick random -30 to 30, and it should look quite nice. After this change, we will need to change the instructions as well, which I am not going to do. Then I'll change the score by backtracking, means 0 minus score. No, 0 minus size. I will remove this feature since then I will need to change the instructions, but I will not keep it for a long time. Same we need to do it here, and if in this case, then we need to also increase the greater than and less than numbers as well. So in this case, the numbers will be too big, so we will increase to the enormous numbers. Now I will show you. You see, Oh no. Actually, it's now more easier to do. I won. So friends, then if you add this feature, then you need to change the instructions. And the last one is shape shifting. So friends, you can change the shape according to the level you will add. Okay. Now, just a circle will seem not nice. So, in one level, there could be a rectangle, a triangle, or a square. Then, in the next level, again the circle. Okay, so that the game will look more attractive. So, friends, if you want this feature, then change it here. You can type anything here. So, friends, I think it's the time to say goodbye. We have done a lot of work in this tutorial and we created a very simple game, as you can see. So, friends, if you like this video, then don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And if you want to see more of my latest videos, then click on the notification bell so that you can see the latest video of my channel. Okay, so friends, goodbye. I will meet you again in another scratch tutorial. So scratch on. Like and share, do subscribe and hit the bell icon.